Nice. Okay, so we are back. This is December 29, 2025. And we are back at the river after it had flooded, crested, and now it is back down. So it used to be up here in the patio and on this bank and then down on that bank, and now it is more at its level, still high but much calmer. And you can see here, this was the log we had referred to, the down timber that was moved at an angle, but now it is moved straight. And that was the walkway, and you can see the fence being broken and all of the mud and whatnot split down. The other log up here has also been moved straight. So, and of course there's a lot of garbage on the side of the bank. Wow. So you recall in the first video, no, the second, this was water all the way up to the top of that column, and we could just see the column barely around the current. And now you can see all of the tree debris that's been wrapped and tangled around the column. You can actually see the river here, and rocks and mud, not water. And this was water over walkway, but now it's clear. They still have it blocked
there's
off.
A few inches left through. I think they should just remove this thing right now.
They do. And then here we have the columns visible, whereas they were not before, and I hope they do some structural assessments just to be sure everything checks out. It's pretty remarkable how well everything held up. And a little respite in the sunshine on the swing. It's just nice to be out in the sunshine, let me tell you. There's the old City Hall building. Maybe spring is coming. Okay, so current's still moving along, but definitely a more peaceful scene. This looks like it had been washed out. Definitely got sand here. Yep.
Sand!
Yep.
Look at all the duck prints! Oh.
Moles have made a comeback. Lots of mud and silt on the walkway. Cedar River survey. You can see about where the line was. Between the sand and the grass. See how some of the grass is angled at a certain way. It makes me wonder if there was more water up here too. You can definitely see all the mud along the walkway. Okay, mud here. This is our favorite little beach. Okay. Wow, this is definitely different. This So this was a little bit of a beach that jut out behind this log here that's behind Graem. We'll go out a ways. We used to come out here and skip rocks. This all here used to be rocks, big rocks, and it's all covered in mud. Okay, do the cattail to the other side. Those were the rocks that are along the bank that you cannot see anymore under the mud. On the other side, buried stick, bank wall, down tree, that was there before. But this, you see the water pathway there. Really nice if a 777 or some such took off right now. Always a treat. Interestingly, the rocks I see down here, they got pushed down. It's wild.
Ready? Yeah.
Here's a new feature. Look at the brush of leaves rimming the edge. You could see that is likely where the water
Rest.
stopped. It's such a nice line. Such a nice curve. Glowing plants and daytime moon. I don't know what they're waiting for. That is so cute. They're talking to each other. Oh my goodness, look at this.
That's only the beginning.
You can actually see the gap under the bridge, and the water is mostly emptying into Lake Washington. See some of the bottom. This is what it usually looks like. There are a lot more trees and brush debris, however. And last time there was water everywhere and it was moving down this way.
I wonder if we'll be able to see that big log that we saw first time we came down.
Well, let's see if we can go find it.
And you can see the Olympics over there.
All of the mud, and you can also see, of course, Commerce Island. And you've got the blue herons and all of the rubble back in their favorite spot. nice over here though in the water. That's debris on the dock. We're looking for the logs that were all down here on that day. Most of them have piled there, but there were a few, if you recall in the video, that were moving this way. So it's curious to see where they have gone off to. Maybe over there. They left without me again. So maybe that's one out there. That's a wrap for Cedar River. Now we're going to head over to the Wells Bridge.
To go over to Cool Water